In today's news, job evaluation project launch. BVI's Hong Kong office celebrates 10-year anniversary. VIPSLI collaborates with CXC. 2 senior aviation firefighters honored. Talented teen pageant underway. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Friday, December 27th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Friday's wish to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. We trust each and every one of you had a joyous Christmas holiday season. Beginning our newscast, the Office of the Deputy Governor and the Department of Human Resources have launched a job evaluation project for the public service. Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Deputy Governor, Mrs. Charlene Dabrio-Letsom, said through the project the team would utilize data on job profiles within the public service to determine the relative value the role brings to the organization. The project will be executed jointly by the Office of the Deputy Governor and the Department of Human Resources, while Price Waterhouse Corp will provide a customized job evaluation tool that will weigh the job profiles within the public service against international standards. Mrs. Dabrio-Letsom said the start of the project is the next step to ensuring the public service functions efficiently and effectively across all levels, stating, and I quote, "The job evaluation project allows us to carefully examine the job profiles within the public service, ensure they are correctly weighed, described, and graded." The Permanent Secretary also added, and I quote, "This exercise will take us further in ensuring that we build an employment structure that adequately considers the knowledge, skills, and abilities, as well as competencies required for the successful execution of all roles within the public service." The project will be executed in 6 months and will individually assess 3,506 positions within the public service. Now, viewers, at the end of the project period, all positions will receive streamlined role profiles that encourage increased efficiency and effectiveness. Human Resources Manager for the Organizational Development and Workforce Planning Unit within the Department of Human Resources, Ms. Cara Christopher, said the completion of this project is critical to ensuring there is a cohesive approach to roles and payment structures within the public service. Christopher also said, and I quote, "We will achieve further clarity on our existing 3,506 roles while forming a framework with a strong basis for paying justifications. The job evaluation project will allow us to establish more concise and industry-accurate structures, as well as standardize the assignment of roles and responsibilities for the public service." Now, the contract for the purchase of the software and relevant training to guide the project is valued at some $40,849 and was granted to Price Water Corp of Trinidad and Tobago. Moving right along, the BVI Government's Representative Office in Hong Kong celebrated its 10th year anniversary, having opened its doors in 2013-2014 as a shared space with the BVI Financial Services Commission Representative Office in Hong Kong. Opening some 11 years after BVI's London office, its opening was a moment in the modern history of the Virgin Islands, extending the BVI and its government, as well as its management of its own economic interests beyond the Caribbean, Europe, and North America into Asia Pacific. By 2011, BVI's total active incorporated entities has surpassed $450,000 annually, continuing to rise dramatically on a monthly basis with the emergence of China as well as Asia Pacific as the BVI's largest financial services market. Now, BVI, by the necessity of this rapid expansion demanded by the localized BVI presence within the region, and upon returning to elected office, then Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Dr. D. Orlando Smith, OBE, under the dual advisement of Dr. Robert Matavius, OBE, and then Mrs. Lorna G. Smith, OBE, Director of BVI Finance, opened BVI Hong Kong's office representatives as well as offices in 2013 and 2014. Now, Hong Kong was strategically and practically chosen as the office location given its linkage and proximity to the Chinese market, as well as its expansive network of law firms and corporate services, as well as providers within the BVI business. Now, viewers, for decades, the Hong Kong office has played an indispensable role in the promotion of BVI financial services and the Asia Pacific, serving as a focal point of contract for practitioners, clients, governments, regulators, and a host of stakeholders critical to the sale of BVI's products in the region. The office staff has served as liaisons for Virgin Islanders and BVI businesses traversing China and the Asia Pacific for tourism, employment, trade, business, conferences, and educational exchanges. Additionally, visa transport and logistical support have been key services provided by both the Virgin Islanders as well as the Asia clientele traveling to and from the territory. Now, in 2021, the role of the office expanded into a socio-cultural and educational engagement with the establishment of the BVI's Asia Abroad Scholarship Program, providing BVI students the opportunity for both undergraduate and postgraduate studies across developed Asia. Some 6 Virgin Islanders have undertaken full-time studies at both the bachelor's and master's level in 2024. In recognition of the celebration of the 10th anniversary, the BVI government hosted a financial services industry reception for some 175 guests, including industry stakeholders and practitioners, as well as foreign and local government dignitaries in Hong Kong at the Island Shangri-La Hotel. High-ranking BVI officials in attendance were former Deputy Premier and Minister for Financial Services, the Honorable Lorna G. Smith, OBE, Miss Ayanna Glasgow, Dr. Ricardo Wheatley, Miss Sibian Flax, Mr. Glenford Malone, and Mr. Shane Baptiste, as well as Miss Elise Donovan. Present and past Hong Kong directors, representatives of the BVI government, and FSC offices were all recognized, including Dr. Ricardo Wheatley, Miss Sherry Ortiz Foy, Miss Elise Donovan, the Honorable Lorna Smith, OBE, Mr. Shane Baptiste, Mr. Burton Chowell, Mr. Leon Wheatley, Miss Michelle Todman Smith, and Mr. Kenneth Baker. In honor of the occasion, BVI Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, forwarded special remarks extending a very special thanks and congratulations on behalf of the government of the Virgin Islands to all office directors, representatives, and staff who have served abroad faithfully in Hong Kong over the last 10 years to ensure the office's long-term success in both function and accomplishments. He said, "You have represented your country well as true patriots and are owed an immense debt of gratitude by the people of these Virgin Islands." Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG. Remember when I was dabbling in knife-throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye. No. In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though. Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service. Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you all so much for sticking with us. The Virgin Islands Public Service Learning Institute, in collaboration with the Caribbean Examinations Council, is set to roll out a formal customer service certification program in 2025. This pioneering initiative aims to elevate the standards by public service by providing officers with a global recognized qualification in customer service. The certification, to be administered through VIPSLI, will equip public officers with the skills and knowledge necessary to deliver exceptional customer service. Now, by partnering with CXC, a reputable regional educational body, VIPSLI ensures that program meets international standards of excellence as well as reinforces its commitment to learning and development within the Virgin Islands public sector. Dr. Connie E. George, director of the VIPSLI, discussed the initiative in a recent video news report with the Government Information Services.
Throughout 2024, the public service has focused on the improvement of customer service. We spent a lot of time looking at the very details and how we can make customer service better for public officers. And through the Institute, we've delivered some trainings in partnership with the Director of Customer Service.
Yes.
But going into 2025, we're going to take this a step further. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Adams. It's a well-kept secret, but I'm going to let it out now.
Let's
All
do
right?
it.
We have been working very hard with Caribbean Examinations Council to develop our own authentic course in customer service, where persons will become qualified as customer service specialists. We have given them our data, our framework, our information as to what we want our public service, customer service program to look like. They have been able to flesh that out for us. And the key to this is that we are going to get the quality assurance bit in there. We are going to get it ratified, that it can be utilized, and your certification will be recognized not only within the public service, but across the region, and I dare say across the world. So you will be able to gain this certification that will be recognized across the world, and you would have gotten it through the Government of the Virgin Islands Public Service Learning Institute. It's going to begin into 2025. We are finalizing the last of the paperwork now, and we are going to be rolling out. If everything goes as we would like it to, we will even have a launch in the BVI, and it will go far and wide. This is a great step for us, where we are going to be training persons to be experts in customer service, and in turn, this culture will permeate the entire government of the Virgin Islands.
Inspiring a culture
we
change.
are going to see a change in our culture when it comes to customer service.
So you've heard it here first. In 2025, the Virgin Islands Public Service Learning Institute, the government of the Virgin Islands, will be embarking on a partnership with CXC, the Caribbean Examinations Council, to develop a customer service course where our public officers can become fully certified and qualified in the delivery of exceptional customer service.
The BVI Airports Authority recently honored senior firefighters Richard Penn and Kemuel Mary, who will officially retire from the service on December 31st. The officers commenced their aviation firefighting career in December of 1999 with the then Civil Aviation Department and were transferred to the BVI Airports Authority in June of 2006. Remarks were delivered at the recognition ceremony by Director of People and Culture, Mrs. Donna Career-Leonard, on behalf of the Managing Director, Mr. Kurt Manal, who praised the retirees for their unwavering commitment. She said, and I quote, "Richard and Kemuel have exemplified dedication and professionalism throughout their careers. Their service has not only ensured the safety of our airports, but has also inspired many within the organization." Mrs. Leonard also acknowledged their mentorship of recruits over the years, stating, Your contributions extend beyond your dedicated service as firefighters. You have been mentors and role models to countless young recruits. Your legacy will endure through the many individuals who had the privilege of learning under your guidance over the years. Now, the event was attended by various members of the executive management team and colleagues who gathered to celebrate the remarkable and undeniable contributions of both firefighters to the authority and the wider BVI community. Director of Operations, Mr. Kyle Cummings, reflected on the impact of the officers made to the service, stating, and I quote, "Richard and Kemuel have been pillars, of our firefighting team. Their expertise and leadership have set a high standard for future generations of firefighters, and we thank you." Meanwhile, Corporate Administrator Ms. Drusilla F. Foy delivered remarks on behalf of the Board of Directors, emphasizing the importance of recognizing such dedicated service. She said, "Today we honor not just your outstanding careers, but also your commitment to upholding our motto and the safety of the traveling public. You both are trailblazers, and we leave behind a legacy that will inspire others who will walk in the path you've lit." Chief Fire Officer Mr. Lori George and Deputy Chief Fire Officer Kensley Samuel, who they worked closely with, expressed gratitude for their years of service, highlighting that they were instrumental in shaping the authority's firefighting protocols, as well as ensuring its readiness for the emerging agency, as well as various emergencies. Their contributions, knowledge, and experience will, he said, deeply be missed. Now, in their individual responses, viewers, the retirees thanked the authority for providing an environment conducive to productivity as well as advancement of their careers over the past 25 years. They were also very visibly moved, by the outpouring of love and support from their colleagues as well as managers. Each received a gift bag from the authority, and the authority extends its sincere gratitude to them for their years of dedicated service and wishes them the healthy and fulfilling retirement ahead. Both serve as an inspiring contribution to what retirement could look like. Congratulations to both. Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
The weather outside is frightful. I feel how cold it is at night. I can't survive in the winter. Merry Christmas from CCT to wait for to you.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from your marketing assistant, Tamia George at CCT BVI.
Merry Christmas from CCT to one and all. Remember, it's a December to remember. We've been giving away prizes because we appreciate you and everything you've done for us. Thank you for supporting our business. Merry Christmas once again.
And we see you in the new year.
Happy holidays from the marketing team here at CCT. Remember, this season there's only one tat, and that's the coconut tat, right? Right. There you have it.
Blessings all. It is I, Rick Hubert, and I just wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes, I.
What's up, everybody? Mackenzie here, marketing executive of CCT BVI, and I'm wishing you a merry, and a happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year here from CCT BVA. Love and live and have life unlimited.
I'm Kyle, Network Manager at CCT and BVI Cable, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
From all CCT family to yours, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Natal, Joyeux Noel, Shendanji Kwaila, Maligayang Pasko, and a very prosperous New Year.
From the engineering team up at Chalwell, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It's another festive season here at CCT Virgin Water, and we would like to take this opportunity to say to you, have a jolly Merry Christmas
and a wonderful New Year.
On behalf of the finance team at CCT and BVI Cable TV, we wish you, our customers, a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas!
Season's greetings from Caribbean Cellular Telephone and BVI Cable TV. As we celebrate this joyous season, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of our customers, partners, and the community for your support throughout the year. May your holidays be filled with warmth, happiness, and cherished moments with loved ones. Here's to a prosperous and inspiring new year to us all. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you all so much for sticking with us. Our team has had the pleasure of partnering with the Miss Teen BVI Committee for the hosting of the 42nd Annual Haynes Smith Miss Caribbean Talented Teen Pageant being held this weekend at the Multipurpose Sports Complex this Sunday. The journey for the contestants commenced this past Thursday with their arrival within the territory. Here's a look at some of their very first moments in Tortola.
Good morning, British Virgin Islands. I am Gabrielle Hamlet, Miss Antigua and Barbuda team. I am here to meet these wonderful young ladies, and I can't wait to meet their personalities and everything about them. Don't miss the show on December 29th, 2024 at the Multi-Sports Complex here in Tortola.
Hello everybody, I'm Mesiani Lopez Gonzalez. I'm 17 years old, Miss Talento Teenage Puerto Rico. I invite you to come to the Talent Caribbean, see us, participate. I'm here because I like to contribute to the world. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin Wilson, the ambassador from the beautiful Twin Federation of Saints Kitts and Nevis. I'm here in Tortola to represent my country in the Haynes Smith Caribbean Talented Teen Pageant that will be taking place at the Multi-Sports Complex on Sunday, 29th at 7 p.m. sharp. See you there.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am 18-year-old Lachey Ogaro, your Miss Synchro Caribbean Talented Team 2024-2025, inviting you all on December 29th to the Multi-Sports Complex in the BVI, Tortola, to the Haynes Smith Caribbean Talented Team International Pageant. See you there.
Our very own Jaka Wooding also had the opportunity to have a discussion with 12 of the contestants and the reigning queen. Miss Teen BVI Asha Hyman stood out as usual, expressing her excitement for the journey, particularly as the host of the other contestants.
A pleasant good afternoon to all. Representing nature's little secrets, I am your Miss British Virgin Islands and contestant number 13 in the Haynes Smith Miss Caribbean Talented Teen Pageant. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. Bringing the energy as always. Now, number 13, did you see that coming?
I did. Funny story. I was on ChatGPT and I asked it to make me a packing list. And it wrote my contestant name. My name, Asha Heinemann, contestant number 13. I have screenshot proof. Honest to God proof. And I was like, wow, what if this is really my number? And it turned out to be.
Oh, wow.
Lucky number 13.
All right, but you took ownership of the number. What is it you said last night when they announced you were 13?
Last but never the least.
Last but never the least.
Closing out all the segments with a bang.
Of course, so it's one of those shows. I mean, 13 contestants is a lot.
Yes.
But each of you brings such a unique flair, and you at number 13 now, we have to sit and watch the
whole show
thing. Absolutely. There's not a second. You might not even want to blink when you're watching the show.
Yes, I agree.
All right, now I told everyone else welcome to the BVI, but obviously that's not the case for you.
Yes.
But all the girls spoke so well about you as a tour guide for the territory.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Of course, and you made it clear in our last interview that you're going to be driving the BVI as the best place to get food.
Yes.
And tell me how that's been going, because I've heard about 3 of them say the food here is delicious.
Yes. So today on the tour, I was playing tour guide as an ambassador for the Virgin Islands. That's absolutely important for me. So I pointed out Crandall's restaurant, some of the best pate, Johnny cake, breakfast, oatmeal, anything you want in the morning. And especially after Juve, you can go to Crandall's and get a tasty meal. We then went to Omar's in West End. I pointed out Frenchman's Key and they were like, are we on the key? I'm like, no, not yet. Had to go up a little more. And I miss Tequila Hart. She said the pancakes were some of the best pancakes she's ever had. And I said, I need to get this on camera. I need to get this on tape because I do agree. The BVI, we have amazing cuisine. It's absolutely delectable. And one of the things that makes us unique is that we have and only support local brands in the BVI. You won't find a KFC, McDonald's, Subway, Chick-fil-A. Even though they are good, we support local brands when it comes to funding and bringing tourists. And I think that's what attracts more tourists and locals as well.
And it's very unique as well because when you come to the BVI, you need to experience the BVI.
Yes.
You have no other choice.
No other choice. You're not coming from elsewhere to have KFC or McDonald's.
Right, why would
come and taste what we have to offer.
Right? You need to bring them to eat some pea soup.
Yes. With dumpling.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now, you told us last time that you're most looking forward to your evening wear. Has that stayed true?
It hasn't.
It hasn't?
Every day.
What are you looking forward to now?
Well, you see, it changes on a daily basis. As I practice, I get better in every segment. And it changes. And I'm falling in love with talent. I'm falling in love with my evening. I'm falling in love with my hero. I'm like, which one is my favorite? So I would have to say, I'm getting better as the days go by. And that's an amazing feeling. And I'm absolutely in love with all the segments.
All right. Now, of course, you are Miss BVI.
Yes.
You are the ambassador for the territory because you're the gatekeeper for all of their first experiences for the BVI. You know, that's a lot of pressure, but you know, you gunning because like we mentioned in your last interview, amazing grades to close out the semester. What's your energy like? How are you staying motivated?
The thing that motivates me the most is one, my family, my friends, the community. Thank you all so much. They came to the meet and greet and having them, baby, I was clapping for me and cheering for me. It's an amazing feeling. And I've thanked everyone. The encouragement and the motivation is truly important for all contestants. So regardless of me being from the BVI, please speak to my contestants because they need the motivation as well. Also hearing the good feedback from my contestants, their teams, the chaperones, the Haynes Smith committee, that's also a beautiful feeling. And it pushes me to want to be an ambassador for my country. We have so much to prove. We are small. 24 square miles is the biggest island in the British Virgin Islands, Tortola. But we are mighty and we have a lot to offer. And I'm truly honored to be the first hostess in 42 years. That's a big opportunity and I can't let it pass me by without doing the utmost that I possibly can.
All right, and you are a very well-dressed queen. We have had the honor, I would say, of seeing all your outfits over the last couple of days. Is there a designer you want to mention?
Introducing the designer for all my outfits. I picked my outfits. I helped put shoes, heels, hairstyles. My team have also played a big part with putting me together. I have a specific sense of style and I want to be true to myself and not true to what others are doing or what's normal in the pageantry world. Well, how am I going to feel walking out of my room? How am I going to be portrayed to my audience? I want to be authentic as possible. And I dress how I feel. I vision, what am I going to wear to dinner? And it comes, bam, this is what I'm going to wear. My dress last night, it was a galaxy theme. It was blue, pinks, greens. That screams Asher. That screams me. And it's an amazing feeling to be able to have a big part with my wardrobe because first appearance is basically the last appearance. So it's a big thing to be a part of my wardrobe and I'm super proud and happy that my team trusted me with it.
Right, you're coming so far in your journey and I'm so proud that we've gotten to be a part of it.
Yes.
Even from when you did your interview, remember that you were so nervous for your first interview?
I'm always nervous, I'm like shaking. I'm always nervous and I think it's because I'm always hard on myself. I know that I can be great. I know that I'm a multifaceted individual, speaking, walking, poise, talent, and I want the best for myself, of course, but I also have to give myself the leniency and just be patient. I'm very impatient, one of my biggest weaknesses, and I just have to take time with myself because I know that I can do it. When that interview came out from Miss Teen BVI, the reviews that I got, I would be in the supermarket. I saw your interview. You did beautiful. You're going to win this show. And it makes my heart, it's just filled with joy. But as I've been doing the interviews more and practicing with my team and my intellect coaches, it feels like I'm home.
Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at tweet4media.com, and of course follow us on our WhatsApp channel for local updates. We are available on Facebook at Tweet4Media and Tweet4BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening, a happy Friday, and a beautiful weekend is wished to each and every one of you as we continue to celebrate this joyous holiday season. Goodbye.